Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I have missed you. So, as I'm drawing, I'm gonna be reading to you a story I did back in 2018 called The Twisted Ones. Please don't judge me. I don't know how old I was then, but I was young, okay? So, thank you, and in advance, please just don't say it's cringy in the comments. Thank you. Bye. So let's begin. The Twisted Ones. It's on hiatus, but I'm not gonna be adding stuff to it anymore, so. Prologue started June 25, 2018. Deep inside our minds lies a very strong person, but we never let that person out unless necessary, because that person can consume us. This is what happened to 4 people. Are you ready to venture deep inside their minds? See what they have in store for you? Well, you must be mentally creatively. What? To wander around these parts, or to put it out there, you must be insane enough to be here, yet no one is here to judge. We're all insane in our own creative way. Yeah. Oh my god, I was an edgy teenager! Fuck! Okay, it looks like I introduced the 4 main characters. So, Ace Murphy, 19 years of age. Medium jet black hair, deep ocean blue eyes. March 16, 1999. Is known for a suicidal person. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Axel Somerton, 18 years of age. Long shaggy brunette hair. Electric blue eyes. May 16, 2000. Known for a very tragic heartbreak. Oh my god. Amber Hanshaw, 17 years of age. Long straight blonde hair with a right side cut. Amber eyes. Yeah, maybe that's how they got her name. December 15, 2001. Known to be abused. Gabe Carter, 16 years of age. Short curly ginger hair. Lime green eyes. February 13, 2002. Is a bullied victim. Okay, I have introduced these motherfuckers in the most basic ass way, with a twist of being abused, being a bullied victim. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, they're so emo. No. I mean, oh my god, was I like turning, Why did I write this? I don't know. But let us continue and cringe with me. Thank you. These were the names of the new people coming into the facility. Oh, they were new people? Oh shit. Each with unknown past, but that won't stay unknown for long. For St. Celestine Asylum was known to be the most powerful asylum in this little town named Hollow Creek, where a place that no one comes out the same ever again, said a woman walking away and being engulfed in the shadows of the asylum. The new arrivals, they were here. Oh my god, so mysterious. Fuck. I wrote an author's note, and I said, this is the prologue. It gets better, but no promises. Hehe, sorry in advance. I just wanted to try this out. My sister wanted me to. That is a fucking lie. Nobody wanted you to do this. I ain't gonna force anyone to like this book if they won't. But thanks if you're reading now. That means so much to me. Oh my god. Chapter 1. St. Celestine Asylum. Point of view, Ace. Inside this blasted place was nothing but the smell of a dirty old fucking hospital. I was new to this place. They just transferred me yesterday to this hell of a place. Okay, stop saying place. My last home was already bad enough. Now they want me to really tell people what really happened to me. But they won't get a single word out of me, that's for sure. As I got shoved into my new room, I grunted out softly. But the person ignored me and just locked the cell door. Fucking asshole, I cursed inside my head. This place stinks and I hate it. Sooner or later, they will realize they won't get anything from me and just send me back. Maybe even set me free. But I was dead wrong when the bells rung, indicating we were locked in here till morning. Ugh. Oh my god. I'm gonna be... shut. Time to sleep, the speaker had said. I rolled my eyes. What sleep? Oh my god, stop it. I thought, out of boredom, laughing silently by myself at my silly joke of amusement. Yeah, you are insane. Bitch. Okay. I then sat down on one of the beds, on the bottom bunk to the right. There were 2 bunk beds, one on each side, which means there was at least 3 people who would be rooming in with me. Oh, hell no! New people, which means I have to socialize, which means I have to talk. And I hate talking. Ugh. I'm so sorry. I gotta be in character for this, because it's a point of view. I then laid down, my chains holding me captive from anything I might do to myself again. I closed my eyes, trying to fall asleep, but I couldn't, so I just snapped them open again. This is hopeless. I have to wait till morning again, and that's gotta suck. I can't sleep, and I am limited to the things I might do. Well, this is just fucking swell. The lights went out a few minutes after and everything was pitch black. I just wanted to yell and tell them that I wanted to go back to the cheap asylum. At least I wasn't trapped and chained in there like an animal. I tossed and turned in my bed. I was uncomfortable in these chains, these ragged bed sheets. I then began counting from 1 to, well, I don't know what number I'll end up. I'll just count myself to sleep or count till tomorrow morning. My throat will probably be sore, but I wouldn't care less anymore. I began counting. I thought you didn't want to talk. Plot holes. Bitch. Okay, we're switching point of views. This is Axel's point of view now. Okay. I think Axel's the guy. Looking up, this place gives me goosebumps. I hated it already just by looking at it. But I was being forced to go inside because of this guard. St. Celestine Asylum. Scary name. Inside, it smelled awful. But I could cope with it. Yet, I still feel this uncomfortable vibe coming out of these cells. You'll be staying here for the night, but the facility will transfer you to your special cell. Feel at home and good night. The guard lightly showed me into the room with 1 bed. I sat down, but I quickly got up when I saw they didn't remove my chains. Hey! I yelled. Unchain me! I added, angrily this time. No can do, buddy. You have to be chained for a while until we transfer you. I grunted, growled before walking back to the bed and sitting down. How the fuck am I going to sleep in these chains? It's not like it's super comfortable. I just wanted to break these stupid restraints. I wanted to cut them open. Other than not being able to sleep, well, these chains limited what freedom I have left in this cell room. I sighed. Might as well just lay down, and I did just that. Looking up at the blank ceiling, thinking really hard. Okay, Amber's point of view. I arrived in this place about 5 in the morning, which made me want to just kill myself. I hate it here. I heard stories about the damn place and I don't like them one bit. I laid in my bed, the guard telling me to sleep and that they were gonna transfer me to a new room tomorrow morning. But they could just have removed these chains that are keeping my hands together like a frickin' handcuff. Fucking blasted guards with no frickin' manners to their patients. Or are we even people to them anymore? I rolled my eyes when they finally closed my cell door, thinking that it's no big deal now. I was here and nothing could change that. I caught a glimpse of a white entity just near the cell door, but I didn't mind it at all, thinking it was just my imagination and that I wasn't going to see it again. until I moved my head to look at the cell door, and there was a little girl standing beside it, smiling at me sweetly with hollow black eyes. She waved before she disappeared. That was so strange. Gabe's point of view. I trashed around, growling at two men who had held me captive. I did not want to go inside some place I wasn't familiar with, especially places they keep strange and peculiar-minded people in. St. Celestine Asylum is a scary place. You don't want to enter this fucking place at all. And now I hate it even more. Just look at this place. It's like a haunted asylum ripped from a horror movie or something, and it creeps me out. I yelled and kicked around, but these dudes were too strong. I'm not insane! Let me go! I yelled from the top of my lungs. I knew I wasn't insane. I know I'm not crazy like they tell me. I know I'm not meant to be here, but why am I even here? I almost blacked out when they forcefully shoved me to the ground, but the closing of metal doors snapped me out of it. I stood and ran to the door, banging on it like a madman. Let me out, please! I'm not meant to be here! I yelled, tears rolling down my face. That's what they all say, kid. Now get some shut-eye, everyone is tired, said the guard who just shoved me here, his gruff voice echoing in the empty halls. No, I whispered, the tears never ending. I curled into a ball by a corner, crying hard, my head low and my nails digging into my flesh. I hate it here. Please let me out, I whispered to myself. Now I let the darkness engulf me, letting myself sleep. After all the tiredness I have felt since this morning, I was in hell. Aw, bitch. Don't be like that. Okay, we're going back to Ace. Also, I don't think I can finish the whole story in one video, so hehe. Back to Ace. I jolted upwards when the cell door was open and a new person was knelt down before me after a hard shove. I stood up and tried to fight off the person who just shoved this guy down but the cell doors closed before I could even touch the person. I growled under my breath. Bad thoughts circled around my brain. Just imagining these people dead made my smile grow wide with excitement. Then I heard a grunt. I turned my head to see the guy sitting down on the floor with a busted and bloody lip. I rolled my eyes and extended my arm towards him, and he took it. I pulled him up swiftly, but damn, was he heavy. Thank you, he mumbled. Then with teary eyes he said, I'm not supposed to be in this place. I shrugged, merely just telling him, me too, dude, don't stress. He shook his head before sitting down on the bottom bunk on the left side of the cell. His shaggy brunette long hair hid his facial features, and I couldn't do anything but sit on my side of the room. Then the cell door opened again just to throw in another person, but a girl this time. She had blonde hair. Just as she snapped her head up, I saw she had beautiful amber eyes. Yeah, oh my god, that's Amber! What? They said they were taking me home. She got up completely and banged on the door. I then heard her sob, and I shrugged, walking to her, placing a hand on her shoulder. Both my arms, because I was still chained. Her teary amber eyes looked at me with wonder. I sighed and pointed to both top part of both bunk beds. I was basically telling her to choose, but she couldn't get that because I didn't talk. Huh? She asked, looking at both beds and then at me. What's wrong? When she got nothing from me, the boy whom I do not know his name yet spoke up. I think she wants you to choose which bed. Oh, sorry. I'll just take the top on the right side. Huh. She took the bed above me. A tiny smile formed itself on my lips before I sat down next to her on the concrete floor, extending my hand and pointing to my dog tag. Ace? Nice to meet you. My name's Amber. Suits her. Amber-looking eyes then. Yes, Ace! Finally! Someone said something. Oh my god. I turned to the boy who was looking at us and I rose an eyebrow, indicating I wanted to know his name too. Axel was his short answer. His eyes electric blue but dull. Then the doors opened again, showing us a girl who was thrashing around, yelling curse words everywhere. The two guards pushed her towards us, and I quickly pushed Amber out of the way before this person hits us. And I saw the guard smirk before closing the metal door. I sighed, shaking the newcomer slightly, but the person didn't move or even breathe. I was about to punch her, but she jolted up and put her fists upwards to threaten us. But I was so used to it that it didn't faze me at all. Okay, madam. Acting like a badass, bitch? You're not a badass. And I just pushed her hands down to her side before pointing at my dog tag before she looked at hers. Gabe, she stutters. So, in conclusion, me, Gabe, Axel, and Amber were roommates in this small, cramped cell room. I wouldn't even know if we would even get along or not. These people were insane. Bitch, you're insane. That's a harsh word to put it. Let me rephrase that. These people were mentally creative in the head and were very much unpredictable. When the door opened again, a woman with red-rimmed glasses came inside, her eyes gazing at each and every one of us. Then she shoved her hand inside her vest pocket and brought out a silver key. Miss Ace, she extended her hand towards me and I offered my chain up once to her. She unlocked the chains and I rubbed my wrist. It was really painful from an overnight experience. She then turned to her heels and walked out, the door shutting and locking behind her. I grunted. I was angry, but also thankful that she removed those blasted chains off my wrists. Who was she? I shrugged at the gingerhead's question. Gabe then sighed when her answer wasn't answered. Answer wasn't answered? What? Okay, I'm gonna be skipping a lot. So basically, at the end of this fucking chapter 1, they just got introduced and then they went up to breakfast. Yeah, breakfast was ready. Yeah, they just went to breakfast after that. So yeah. And another author's note. It says, I hope you liked the first chapter and sorry for the bad drawing. You draw something? Hehe, I tried, really. Well, if you like it, don't forget to let me know. Thanks a bunch. Sorry for grammatical errors. English isn't my first language, but I am trying. Lots of love. Okay, I'm gonna check out the drawing and I'm gonna put it up here. Okay, there really was a drawing. I missed that for some fucking reason. But that ends our video. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I don't think I can handle anymore, you know. I might cringe myself to death. So if you want to hear me suffer by reading my old stories, just comment below and I will continue this. We can make it a series. Yeah, we can make it a series if you want to, though. But if this doesn't, I don't know, if nobody wants this, I'm gonna be just posting drawings and maybe a story time in the future if I have time. I have a story time script over here, so I'm gonna do that, but when I have time. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you liked the art that I made. I really tried. Yeah, with the shading and stuff. Yeah, I think it's good. But thank you for watching. And I don't know, was it boring? Tell me down below and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.